Oscar guy here. It is now time for the BAFTA Film Awards nominations announcement. This is going to be the last nominations for a precursor before the Oscars. The Oscar nominations are going to be next week. I believe next Tuesday. So this is the last one. This is the last precursor that we have. The nominations were announced this morning at I think 7 p.m. EST. Too early. So naturally, I had to wait till my lunch break today to give my reaction. So it's about 12:30 p.m. The nominations have already been announced, so I'm just kind of circling back on the live stream. So I'm going to give my raw and honest reactions to each category. We're just going to dive right in, and we're going to see what matches up and see who misses, and let us pray. The good thing about this is that I'm able to pause. So if there's anything I need to process, I can just go boop. So that's a plus.
BAFTA Film Award nominations.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Live from BAFTA's home in London.
Good to be here.
Naomi Aki.
And I'm Kingsley Benedict, and we're both thrilled to
Mr.
announce
Bob
this year's
Marley.
nominees. Lisa Selby, Rebecca Lloyd-Evans, Alex Fry.
Oh,
Blue
they
Bag
got
Life.
they got two nominations up there at once, huh?
Sharp,
Earth
Savannah
Mama?
Leaf, Shirley O'Connor.
I really hope to see Rylane here.
Braden, Earth Mama.
Really?
Molly Manning Walker.
How to have
How to
sex?
Have Sex. Ella Glendening. Is there anybody out
Whoa. Oh no. No
The
Rylane.
nominees for original screenplay.
Were they? Oh, original screenplay. Okay.
Justine Triet, Arthur
Of course.
Harari, Anatomy of a Fall.
Of course.
Greta Gerwig,
Nice.
Noah Baumbach, Barbie.
It's getting an original everywhere. It's insane.
David Hemmingson,
Nice.
The Holdovers.
Nice.
Bradley Cooper, Josh Singer,
Okay.
Maestro.
Okay.
Celine Song,
Nice.
Past Lives.
All right. So no. No. Let's go back. Let's go back. So stop. So let's go back. Oh, we got to bring up the long lists and see who the long list cuts were. May December was long listed, but that did not make the cut. No. Air did not make the cut. How to Have Sex did not make the cut. Rylane did not make the cut, and Saltburn did not make the cut. So that all makes sense. I would have rather have seen May December here instead of Maestro, but that's just me. I guess we're moving on from there, huh? Adapted. Okay.
Andrew Haig, All of Us Strangers.
Nice. We're probably gonna see a lot.
Ford Jefferson, American
Nice.
Fiction.
We're gonna see a lot of All of Us Strangers, I
Christopher
think.
Nolan, Oppenheimer.
Of course.
Tony McNamara, Poor Things.
Of course.
Jonathan Glazer, The Zone.
Ooh, Zone gets into Adapted. Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret? Dumb Money. No surprise there. No, The Killer. No Killers. What? I'm just now seeing that. They put in All of Us Strangers and Zone of Interest instead of Killers. Whoa, dude. That's crazy. Oh, is Killers going to underperform today? Oh, yikes. All right. Well, moving on from there, I guess.
The nominees for film
Very
not
cool.
in the English language are
All right.
20 Days in Mariupol,
Mm-hmm.
Anatomy of a Fall,
Of course.
Past Lives,
Of course.
Society of the Snow,
Uh-huh.
The Zone of Interest.
Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. So 20 Days of Mary Paul gets in. What did that take the place of? I feel like that's taking the place of something. No Boy and the Heron, that did make the short list. No Teacher's Lounge. No Taste of Things. No Fallen Leaves. No The Eight Mountains. So some crazy snubs there, but Past Lives gets in, which is wonderful. And 20 Days of Mariupol, I think that's going to show up a lot, not only at BAFTA, but I think that might get into both documentary. I think it was on the documentary shortlist, and maybe even international feature, which I think was also on the shortlist. But that makes sense.
The nominees for animated film are
Animated, okay,
The Boy and the Heron,
of course.
Chicken
Of
Run,
course.
Dawn of the Night,
Chicken Run.
Elemental,
Elemental, okay.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay, so only 4 nominees. Did they only have 4 nominees last year? I think they did, actually. I forgot that was the thing. So Nimona does not get in. Mario Brothers does not get in. And no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. they chose Chicken Run over that, but that studio is British, I believe. So that kind of makes sense. But Elemental is still pulling through here. Interesting. Elemental got snubbed pretty hard at the Annie Awards, which are the animation precursor. So I guess that was losing steam a little bit, but looks like BAFTA still recognized it. So I think Elemental is still on the fence to get nominated for the Oscar here. So we'll just see what happens. Chicken Run, I think this is the first precursor nomination for it, but showing up at BAFTA does make sense. And no Wish, by the way. So Wish I think is dead. Which I think is dead. So moving on from there.
The nominees for director are
Director, okay.
Andrew Haigh, All of Us Strangers.
Now, I think there's going to be a lot of nominations, unless there's just going to be 6. From what I remember, what was it, HCA or something like that had a lot of director. It was like HCA and Critics' Choice that had a lot of director nominations last year. But I want to say BAFTA only does 6, so we'll just have to see here. So Andrew Haigh gets in.
Justin Triet.
Triet gets in. Cool.
Alexander Payne.
Payne. Wow, dude, Payne is showing up in the director's
Bradley
race.
Cooper.
Cooper shows up. He missed DGA.
Christopher Nolan.
Nolan, of course. And
Jonathan Glazer.
Glazer.
The Zone of Interest.
Glazer's in. I think Glazer's in. I think he's getting nominated for the Oscar. Not only is the director's branch at the Oscars really gung-ho about like very artsy like directorial achievements and international picks, Glazer showing up at BAFTA is huge, I think. So I think he is pretty solidified in the 5. He might be 4 or 5. Again, it's a very, very crowded category this year. It's cool to see Justin Triet here. Bradley Cooper, I mean, I loved his direction. He did miss DGA, unfortunately, but he is here. Alexander Payne is showing up everywhere, which is very impressive given the competition. What missed? There's a lot of short list cuts. Celine Song didn't make it. McCord Jefferson, Greta Gerwig didn't make it. Kind of hurts. Where the hell is Scorsese?
You kidding?
I'm sorry, but where the hell is Scorsese? Dude, did they see Killers of the Flower Moon? Did they see it? No Yorgos for Poor Things either. Wow, I'm just now realizing some crazy snubs. That's crazy that Scorsese isn't here. I'm concerned about Killers in general underperforming here so far, but let's just move on. Supporting actress, okay.
Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer.
Of course.
Danielle Brooks.
Of course.
Claire Foy, All of Us Strangers.
Ooh.
Sandra Hüller, The Zone of Interest.
Oh.
Rosamund Pike, Saltburn.
Oh.
Dave I Enjoy Randolph, The Holdover.
Interesting category. Dude, Claire Foy. She shows up at BAFTA, dude. This is her first precursor nomination, I believe. Same for Sandra Hüller for The Zone of Interest. I think Sandra Hüller might... Either Sandra Hüller or Claire Foy, they both have an outside edge to get nominated for the Oscar now. And maybe even Rosamund Pike, because she is a former nominee. Wow. This category is getting very interesting. Oof. Talk about wrenches thrown into the mix here and in this category. I mean, we all know who's winning. I mean, Devon Joy Randolph has been sweeping the entire season, so she's winning. But as far as who's going to miss and who's going to get nominated at the Oscars, it's kind of up in the air right now and until I crunch some numbers. America Ferrera is not here. It's not a surprise. Jodie Foster Nyad, not here. Julianne Moore to May December, not here. I mean, May December did underperform at these long lists, so I guess that's not too much of a surprise. But Rosamund Pike and Sandra Hüller get in here. And Claire Foy. Wow. Okay. Well, and no Cara Jade Myers for Killers. I mean, that was a surprising long list inclusion, but she did miss as well. So that's whatever. But for BAFTA, I guess this does make sense, but it does shake things up a bit in this category.
The nominees for supporting actor are
Go.
Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower
There's
Moon.
Killers. Thank you.
Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer.
Of course, the two Rob boys.
Jacob Elordi, Saltburn.
No.
Ryan Gosling, Barbie.
Uh-huh.
Paul Mescal, All of Us Strangers.
Okay, cool.
Dominic Sessa.
Oh, let's go! Dominic Sessa gets the BAFTA. Let's get him that Oscar nomination. Let's go! Why is Jacob Elordi here? With all due respect, the guy, I'm sure he's talented, and yeah, sure he's attractive, but I mean, when he made the long list, I was baffled. But they got him nominated over who else? Mark Ruffalo isn't even nominated here. No, dude, is Mark Ruffalo dead? Is he dead? Oh no. He only got a Critics' Choice and Golden Globe nomination. He missed at SAG. He missed at BAFTA. Willem Dafoe's not even here. That's concerning. I mean, his chances for an Oscar nomination aren't dead, but that's absurd. That they would... Jacob Elordi he's fine. He's good. He's okay in Saltburn. But just the fact that Charles Melton didn't even make the long list, and yet they long list Jacob Elordi. Not only that, they nominate him. What is in the water over there? But you almost make it up for me for having Sessa in here, because now Sessa finally has a major precursor nomination. Much well deserved. I'm going to be rooting for him on Oscar nominations this morning. Congratulations, sir. Paul Mescal and All of Us Strangers. Happy to see him finally show up at a precursor here. Good to see Killers show up for the first time today, with Robert De Niro making it. So, and RIP Mark Ruffalo here. I mean, we're just going to I really hope he still pulls off the Oscar nomination, but no Poor Things boys. Dude, some Poor Things misses and some Killers misses is making me concerned.
And the nominees for leading actress.
Leading actress, okay, here we go.
Fantasia Barrino.
Ooh, all right. She's still alive.
Anatomy of a Fall.
Okay, wait, hold on. I thought The Color Purple underperformed at the BAFTA long lists, and yet Barrino still gets in. That's interesting. Ooh, we might have to watch out for Barrino now. Then again, the leading actress category here has been... Remember a couple of years ago when the BAFTA leading actress nominees did not match the Oscar nominees at all? They went 0 for 5. So anything can happen, really. So I'm taking these nominations with a grain of salt, but still.
Carey Mulligan, Maestro.
Sandra Hüller and Kelly Mulligan, no-brainers.
Vivian Oparah, Riley.
Oh, let's go!
Margot Robbie, Barbie.
And
Emma Stone.
Where in the Sam Goody Two-Shoes hell is Lily Gladstone? I'm sorry? She made the long list. No. That can't be. Are you kidding me? She's in trouble. She is in trouble. Oh no. Oh, she needs to win SAG for her to have a chance to win the Oscar. I'm sorry. I mean, is my prediction coming true where Emma Stone will leapfrog her? I mean, Emma Stone just won Critics' Choice. Okay. That's insane. So Killers is underperforming here. I mean, we saw Robert De Niro, but they've nominated Fantasia Barrino and Vivian Oparah. Those are great nominations. I mean, Vivian Oparah, I love to see that. She was fantastic in Rye Lane. That's like probably a jury pick or something. There's no Lily Gladstone. There's only one of 2 stones. The British chose 1 stone. 1 stone. Okay, folks, we're just gonna have to move on. Gonna live with that for the rest of my life. Okay.
The nominees for leading actor.
Leading actor, okay.
Bradley Cooper, Maestro.
Mm-hmm.
Coleman Domingo, Rustin.
Mm-hmm. He gets in every major precursor.
Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers.
Mm-hmm.
Barry Keoghan, Saltburn.
Yep, nice.
Cillian Murphy,
Kelly Murphy.
Oppenheimer.
And...
Teo Yu.
Oh! Let's go! By the way, Greta Lee missed as well. Teo Yu gets in and not Greta Lee. Am I wrong? Did Greta Lee get in? No, Greta Lee didn't. Greta Lee didn't get in, and yet Teo Yu is in. Curveball, dude. Well, that's a curveball. I'm not too surprised with Barry Keoghan showing up here because he won the BAFTA last year for Banshees. So, I think they love him. So, him showing up here makes sense to me. Other shortlist cuts include Andrew Scott. Paul Mescal gets in and not Andrew Scott. Yo, this is wacky, man. BAFTA, they be acting up, bro. Coleman Domingo gets in. George Mackay. No surprise there. Jeffrey Wright is not here. And Leo is not here. Leo missed SAG and he missed BAFTA. I think he's vulnerable. I think he might be done. Leo might be done.
God damn it!
As much as the Academy loves him, maybe he can pull something off. I don't know. I'm gonna be crunching numbers after this. Let me tell you what, that's insane. But of course, Bradley Cooper, Domingo, Giamatti, Murphy, that they all make sense for me. Tell you, amazing to see him here, but it's just weird to see him here and not Greta Lee. It's very weird, but that is awesome. That is really awesome. Just the fact that he got in over Leo and Jeffrey Wright and Andrew Scott, that says a lot. So that is awesome. Kind of at a loss of words here.
The nominees for Outstanding British Film are
All right.
All of Us Strangers,
No surprise there.
How to Have Sex,
Uh-huh.
Napoleon,
Okay.
The Old Oak,
Okay.
Poor Things,
Oh.
Rylane,
All right.
Saltburn,
Yeah.
Scrapper,
Uh-huh.
Wonka,
And The Zone of Interest.
Zone of Interest.
Of course. All right. Okay.
And the nominees for Best Film
All right.
are
Best film. Here we go.
Anatomy of a Fall,
Nice.
The Holdovers,
Nice.
Killers of the Flower Moon,
There's Killers. Okay. How do you nominate Killers for film and not Lily Gladstone? I'm sorry? And not Leo. The two people pictured in that picture, y'all didn't give them a bone, you hear? That's insane. Let's move on. Oppenheimer, of course. Zone of Interest.
and Poor Things.
Ooh, Zone misses film. Oh, wow. Okay. At least Zone got Best Outstanding British Film, and Zone of Interest did also get PGA. And so did Anatomy of a Fall. Anatomy of a Fall also got PGA. So I think the more vulnerable one is still the Zone of Interest, comparatively to Anatomy of a Fall, when it comes to getting nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. So I would say Zone is still kind of on the cusp of getting nominated, but I think it might still show up because we have 10 nominees there at the Oscars. So as far as misses go, All of the Strangers is not here. Barbie, they did not go for Barbie. I forget how Barbie. I'm doing a Control F on the long list for Barbie. Stop. Yo, Barbie showed up on like 15 long lists. Oh yeah, we still have to react to the tech categories. We haven't seen any of the tech categories yet. But what? It misses film. They chose The Holdovers over Barbie. That's pretty crazy. Killers they still went with, even though they did some crazy snubs there. Maestro is not here. And Past Lives is also not here. But Poor Things, shout out to Poor Things. Let's go. I mean, this is a good 5. Despite some weird snubs, this is a pretty good 5. All 5 of these films are fantastic in their own right. So, I think that's that. I think we're just going to have to leave it at that, and then we're going to have to look up the tech categories here manually, because I don't think they announced those here. So,
Huge congratulations to all the nominees.
all right. Give me a second. So we have the rest of the categories pulled up here that they haven't announced. We're just going to do a little scroll, boy, to see the rest of these nominations. So next up is Documentary, 20 Days of Mary Paul, American Symphony, Beyond Utopia, Still, Michael J. Fox Story, and Wham! Okay. Let's go to the videotape. By go to the videotape, I mean go to the shortlist and see what was cut. High and Low is not here. Little Richard's not here. Mad About the Boy is not here. Pigeon Tunnel is not here. So that makes perfect sense. Casting, we have All of Us Strangers, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, How to Have Sex, Killers of the Flower Moon. All right. Shortlist cuts. All the Strangers out. So no Barbie. Dude, Barbie's like just not showing up here. It's insane. Barbie's not here. Maestro isn't here. Saltburn isn't here. Oppenheimer's not here. What? Wow. Okay. All right. Sure. Why not? It doesn't really matter. I mean, casting. The casting category at BAFTA does not have a lot of weight in the grand scheme of things, so not too insane. So, all right, here we go. Cinematography. Killers. All right. Maestro. Maestro's getting in everywhere for cinematography, by the way. Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Zone. Oh, all right. First major cinematography precursor for Zone. I think Zone missed ASC. I don't know if it made BSC or not. Let me see. Those are the American and British cinematographer guilds, respectively. This is the first major precursor it shows up in. So I'm not really sure it's going to make... Because it's more of a British film, you know, I don't think it'll get nominated for the Oscar. It would be great if it did, but that did not show up here. Or it did show up here. Oh, Saltburn. Oh, man. I love the cinematography in Maestro, but if I had to choose between the two as far as cinematography is concerned, I love my boy Linus Sandgren. His cinematography work in Saltburn is pretty amazing. But Maestro is like not too far behind, so I guess I'm okay with that. All right, let's just move on. Editing, here we go. Anatomy of a Fall, great. Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Zone of Interest. Dude, Zone is showing up. How did Zone miss Best Film? It's getting nominated for all these texts too. Okay, cuts. All the Strangers, cut. Barbie, cut. Maestro, cut. Mission Impossible, obviously cut. No Saltburn either. So, okay. All right. Let's just move on. Costume design, Barbie. Killers of the Flower Moon, all right. Napoleon, okay. Oppenheimer, and Poor Things, all right. No Asteroid City, unfortunately. At least Barbie shows up here, God forbid. Ferrari misses. Maestro misses. Napoleon is here. Oppie is here. Poor Things is here. No Saltburn, no Wonka. Okay. I can live with that. Makeup and hair. Let's see. Killers of the Flower Moon. Maestro. Napoleon. Oppie. Poor Things. No Barbie. At least, I mean, the Critics' Choice gave the Critics' Choice Award to Barbie for makeup and hair. Didn't get shortlisted at the Oscars. Got longlisted at BAFTA. Misses the nomination. So, is Barbie hanging on a... oh, wait, yeah. Of course it's not going to get nominated at the Oscars. It wasn't even shortlisted. What am I talking about? So, okay. Other than that, no Ferrari, no Golda. I mean, I think Golda still has a shot because the Oscars love prosthetics. They have their bias towards that. Killers shows up. Maestro shows up. Napoleon is here. Oppie is here. Poor Things is here. Priscilla misses. Wonka misses. Okay. Let's move on to original score. Robbie Robertson. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Oppie, of course. Poor Things. Yes, sir. Saltburn. And Spider-Verse. Whoa. Interesting picks. So no American Fiction. No Barbie. No Indiana Jones. Sorry, Williams. So Killers is here. Napoleon is not here. Poor Things is here. Saltburn is here, crazily. I mean, according to this long list, it kind of makes sense that it gets in here because, one, it's a British film. Two, the music is actually pretty good in the movie. And I guess there just wasn't a lot of competition. I'm not sure how John Williams performs at BAFTA, but he didn't get in here. American Fiction, I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised it didn't get in here either. So, yeah, actually this 5 does make sense. Given, cross-comparing the long list to what got nominated. So, cool. We all know who's winning. Although I would love to see Poor Things pull off at least one win. I'm just throw a bone to Jerth Pendrick, and then Ludwig can win the Oscar. How's that? Anyway, but that's just me. I digress. Let's move on. Production design. Barbie, of course. Killers, yep. Oppenheimer, yep. Poor Things, yep. Zone of Interest. Zone of Interest gets production design. Let's go. Let's get that nomination, man. Let's get that nomination. Unfortunately, Asteroid City is here. I mean, I guess making the long list is the win because that movie has just been kind of dead for the awards race, unfortunately. As much attention as it deserves. Whatever. I'll live with it. So Barbie is obviously here. Ferrari misses. Killers is here. Maestro misses. Napoleon misses. But Oppie is here. Poor Things is here. Wonka misses. And the Zone of Interest is in. Cool. All right. Noted. Sound. Ferrari. Okay. Maestro. Great. Mission Impossible. Oppie. And Zone of Interest. There you go. There you go. Barbie misses. Killers misses. Interesting. Mission Impossible's here. Napoleon misses. Poor Things misses. Wonka misses. All right. Other than that, it kind of seems normal to me. Special visual effects. The Creator. Guardians 3. Mission Impossible. Napoleon. Poor Things. Okay. Wow, Oppenheimer actually missed here. It was long listed, but I guess it missed. Maybe BAFTA has a thing against practical effects too. At least it made the long list, but that is not here. All right, so Napoleon takes its place. No Barbie, no Indiana Jones, and no Oppenheimer. So I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, no Wonka. Okay, that's a given, I guess. And Spider-Verse was long listed, but it did not make here.
Here it comes. A large dragon.
I'm going to have to ponder on this. Going to add all these to my spreadsheet and crunch some numbers. And once I do that, I am going to try to either push out a new Oscar predictions video just very quickly before the nominations on Tuesday. Don't know if I'm going to have the time to do it. I might just do like a live stream or something of just me like doing new predictions in real time or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'd like to get my predictions out there. Maybe I'll just bring it up in my Oscar nominations recap video or something. I'll figure something out. But in any case, those are the BAFTA nominations. Wow. Thank you guys for watching. Next big thing is going to be, like I said, new Oscar predictions and or my reaction, ladies and gentlemen, to the Oscar nominations, which are on Tuesday, January, 23rd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days from now are the Oscar nominations. Can you believe it? Cannot wait. It's going to be bright and early in the morning, I'm sure. So I will see y'all then. The beginning of the end of the award season is already around the corner. Isn't that crazy? Give me a like, give me a sub, give me a ring if you so desire. Sticking around. Till next time, y'all. Oscar Guy is out.